How's it going, everyone? My name is Bertimus, and welcome back to the forest. Now, because we are closing out 2018, literally today is the last day of 2018, I wanted to take care of all the little pieces you see in the corner there. I want to clear out those logs, I want to clear out those sticks, I want to clean out those rocks. We're going to complete all the little tasks we have going on around the forest, so that we may start the year fresh. Get it all done with. Let's clean up all of our little tasks. Let's clean up all the little bits. First of all, I have added a little walkway bridge to go from the main island over to this little staging area, and along with a little pier so that I can take my two boats and park them on either side. I've got my rock boat and I've got my wood boat over there. So I got all the logs over there, and we're gonna start. I mean, it would be easier if I used all those logs to just quick do this and then cut down a bunch of trees to refill whatever this was. Or I just start cutting those trees down. After we've got this all wrapped up, we're going to start heading over to the island and start finishing up all the little builds that we've got going on over there. That would be the platform for what is going to be the new base, all the little rock walls that are going around the edges, and I think we have to finish the actual main platform that's out there as well. So there's a lot of stuff that we need to finish up over on the island base. Without further ado, let's head back over here. Let's start filling out the rest of this. I mean, we've got all these logs. We might as well just start using them, right? Right? I mean, I'm gonna have to fill up this thing again one way or another, so it's either cut down trees now or cut down trees in a hot minute. Might as well finish this. We now officially have my little bridge filled out. We've got the pier built, and we've got the boat full up again. Had to take down a good section of trees over here, but it's no big deal. Yeah, no big deal. All right, we're gonna head over to the island now, so we might as well. Is this ready? Yeah, it is. Fill up on some of this food. Give food. Now, let's head over to the island. Bye, Rocky. That's my rock boat. Rocky. This is the part of the game where I wish I knew some sea shanties to sing while I was on the way over to the island. Blow the man down. Something, blow the man down. Perfect parking job. So now that we are over on the island, we need to finish this main platform, because this is not finished yet. And then we have to finish these two little side platforms. And our cross piece that goes in between these two rocks. This will be a nice little walkway to come from our kind of dock loading area over into the main base. We'll have little walls around everything. I may, once this is built, now that we have that boat out there, I may build a little pier out there, but that'll be a project for a different day. No new stuff today. Just finish stuff. I always get so excited and eager to like build out new ideas. It's like, no, just finish what you got. Finish what you have laid out. It's much more satisfying that way, but I always get too eager. And then we have to finish off this behemoth of a platform. And this will be the foundation for our new base over here. Or at least the start of it. Now I did leave it open on this side to see if once we build it, we can actually get under it. And perhaps like have a secret area or something down here. Because there's actually a good bit of space down here. And I don't want to necessarily not be able to utilize that, because I think that'd be kind of cool. Plus, turtle bros are down here. What's up, turtle dudes? Have you been... Okay, that looks like claw marks. Have you guys been, like, raking your beaks across this to sharpen them? Turn them into tools? So you can snap through the bones of our enemies? I like that. That's cool. Good job. You guys make me proud every time I walk over here. So let's head back over to our 100% perfect parked boat. Haha, there she is. Ah, Wendy. Wendy and Rocky. Wood and rock. Alright, Wendy. Let's go ahead and start filling in that main platform so you have a real place to park now. 160 out of 211. Oh, this may drain you. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Hey, hey, hey. If I can see into this, does that mean I can build into this? Ooh, I think we're gonna have to play with that in the future and see if we can put a little hidey hole something in there. Ooh, that would be cool. Alright. More building. So I had to move Wendy a little bit because she was parked a little precariously over there. But what I wound up doing was finishing this little side piece first so that I could kind of line her up and pull in a little tighter to the shore. So I was able to get both of the side pieces done. I was able to get the main platform done, which now that this is done, we may have to move this so that it's a little closer. Probably out to the edge here. And then what we got done was our little connection piece here. So now this will be the platform that I'll have two stairs going off of on either side. And I got to use the last of the logs to start filling in the mega platform, the base foundation, which, to see it start to get filled in really kind of points out just how massive this thing is going to be. But I'm going to love it because it's going to be like a nice big tower base. It's going to be great. One other really cool thing is that I've done the math. With her current assemblage of the large log holders, she can hold exactly, and you're looking at the bottom corner right now, exactly 151 logs. I didn't plan it to be that way. It just happens to be that way, and it's freaking phenomenal. That's so cool that all I have to do is load this thing up exactly one more time, all the way with logs, and I will have exactly what I need to finish off this thing back here. Not a whole lot left to finish, like the end is in sight. Oh, real quick, for anyone who didn't know, in this new update with the crossbow, if you load up the game again, because I haven't actually checked this since I loaded back in to try and like start doing all of this. I just walked over here for the first time and realized that the crossbow bolts are still here. Now I collected these the first time that I got the crossbow, so that means that they respawn when you reload the game. This can be huge. That means you have an unlimited supply as long as you're close to this location. Keep that in mind. You can only hold 10 at a time, but once those are gone, you can just come back and get more. They're not finite yet. That might get fixed in a future update, so if you're going to use it now. Words of wisdom. We went over to the main island. I filled up Wendy one last time. Came back over here, and boom! Was able to get the entire platform finished. Look at that. It is massive. We have to go around to the back if we want to get on top of it right now until I build a staircase. We will worry about that later. But check this out. This is huge. And it's really awesome that we built, for any of you that have been following these videos, you know that we built this platform, or at least laid out the blueprint, before they placed this boat. I couldn't have placed it better. Because honestly, it looks like this boat came crashing through and stopped just short of this base. Just short. So now it's this really cool feature. I mean, we could work on those textures a little bit when you get up this high, but semantics, you know, we don't need to worry about it too much. But I mean, it's just this really cool little decorative feature that gets to be added to this base now. So I think that's really awesome. Another thing we need to test is I drop off the side over here. Can we? Oh, I can't quite walk under totally. So there's one spot here where I've got to crouch, but there's a lot of space to play with under here. So we have to definitely figure out something that we can do under here. We could do a whole lower level if we wanted to be honest. Wine cellar? Every good base needs a wine cellar, am I right? interrogation chamber. That could be good. If we can figure out a way to capture one of the cannibals, bring them back over here, interrogate them for information on the rest of them. Maybe they could tell us a little something about that worm creature too. One thing I've also noticed is that every once in a while, I haven't really figured out the timing of it just yet, but if it's during the daytime, you can actually see the shark come up and swim right by the base here. It's really disconcerting. Stand here on the edge and literally watch a great white shark swim right past the edge of your base. It's awesome. Reminds you not to go out and... Whoa, was that it? No. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to spend the night over here, and we're going to start filling in all of these rock walls. Alright, so I'm going to run around here. Actually, instead of staying here right now, I think what the plan needs to be is to... Here's the plan. The plan is to now head back over to our little staging island, and then we can pick up Rocky and bring Rocky over here to start filling out the rest of these walls. I think that'll be a great way to start kind of finishing off everything over here. We're almost done. I should put lights on the staging island so I can see it better when it gets dark. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Well, good news. I made it to the staging island. Bad news. I completely missed the boat dock. Yeah. I need a lighthouse or something over here to kind of guide me if I'm going to have this. Okay. It is now morning. We have all of the rock walls finished, including some over at the base, which I'll get to before we wrap up here because that's going to lead into next episode. But we've got all the rock walls over here finished. We've got all of the sticks finished, which I realized I still hadn't finished the stick railings for the transfer point to go from the main base over to here with the zip lines. So I finished off those, and now I know I said no new stuff this episode, but I just had to do one little thing real quick just to polish this place up, and all that was to add these two stairwells to kind of go up and over from one location to the next without having to walk around. Now you can simply just walk around the big rock and come around to the other side. Yes, that is by design, so you have options. But I really want to have this transference point that kind of goes up in between these natural rock features because it just feels cool. It feels cool. So I brought over just enough logs to finish these and to take care of these. One quick little addition just so we have a nice little polishing touch going on over here. Here we go. The last of everything. Boom. It's all done. All of it's done. Oh, that feels good. And now we've got our nice little walkway up and through. Oh, isn't that great? It's just, it feels so cool. It's a dumb little thing. I know. But it's like these just little ways that you can work with the environment in the game really help to sell it for me. I love it when it works out that way. We have one other thing to finish up over at the main base. Just one other thing. So I'm going to finish off the episode here. We are back at the temple itself. Haven't been back here for a good while. Now, the reason that we're back here, and the reason I'm ending the episode here, is because this is where we're starting the next episode. I've been planning on doing this garden back here for a good while now, and I think it's finally time we cleaned up this area and built the garden idea that I have. As soon as that garden is done, a large majority of the main plans for this area are done. There are some areas that we could work on, like the second floor of my house, filling out the interiors of the house, or filling out the interiors of the temple itself. Those I feel like we can come back to at a later point in time, because there's other stuff that I want to do in this save file, and I want to get started on trying to build some of those things. So, in order, for the sake of brevity and the sake of kind of getting to that a little sooner, because I know you guys are probably interested to see what is rattling around up in here too, I'm going to focus on building this in the next episode. And as soon as this garden is finished, we're going to start moving on and out from this base onto the next couple of points that I have rolling around in my head. Now, if you remember from a previous episode, I said that all the rest of the bases that we're going to be doing, everything is going to be interconnected, and it has to do in relation to the giant trees, much like the one we have back here on the end of the peninsula. It is all going to have to do with locations of trees like this, paying homage and reverence to trees like this. But I am really excited to see how far we can push this thing. So if you guys are with me, let me know down in the comments below. So that's officially where I'm ending the episode. Closing out 2018. Clean slate. Fresh new ideas incoming. And on to the next. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see you all later. Bye. And happy 2019.